I was desperate. And suddenly, two guardians appeared beside me and lifted me from the ground and turned me around and were carrying me back down the path. And I wrenched my shoulder away to turn to beg one more time to allow me to stay. And Jesus was gone. But standing exactly in the place where he had stood was this magnificent warrior angel that had greeted me. And all of a sudden, he began to expand. He grew even taller than 15 feet, and he put his wings out to their full magnificence. And they spread out and upward in this beautiful gold, and he was surrounded with light. And the message was clear that he was barring the way forward for me. And suddenly, I feel the angels hold me again. Everything goes dark, and I'm in a black tunnel, and I can hear water, and it's cold, and it's painful. They tell me that I scared the daylights out of the nurses because I'd been, of course, triaged, and they had told my wife that there was no hope of me coming back, that there was no brain sign, no sign of dreaming, no sign of hallucinating, nothing. And brain sign, of course, is the measure of death, not heartbeat. To everything, there was complete renal failure of all my organs, and the doctors had said to Lorraine that they would keep me until our children arrived to say goodbye, and then they would recommend that she pull the plug on the machinery that was flowing blood through my organs. And suddenly I come upright and scared the daylights out of the nurse, she told me, and later, and screaming around all the tubes because I was intubated. And they ran and got my wife and said, "Mrs. Woodford, come quickly." And Lorraine's a nurse. She ran into the room and she couldn't believe it. She said my eyes were as big as saucers. I was trying to orient from the beauty of heaven to lying on a gurney. And she climbed up on the bed with me and started to cry. And I said, Lorraine, I saw Jesus, and Jesus has horses." Of all the things I could have said to her, Jesus has horses. And I'm back.